All right then. It seems like Notch is busy. I'm not sure if he realizes it's us, but yeah, Babytard. I I wasn't sure how you'd react to the life stealer when I saw how you played with Puck, and we realized you can actually last hit with a ranged hero. We thought Shadow Fiend you might be in favor. Would you agree with that? Would you say that you're used to kind of ranged heroes? And I know you play a lot of Pudge. What happened with the life stealer game?
Life Stealer. I wasn't expecting to play a Life Stealer. When I was told we were playing that, I kind of freaked out a bit, and I think that affected my build, as you saw.
Yeah,
I,
why did you go earn?
I just had this master plan because in 1v1s, I like to start off with 2 of the +3 of the main attribute to
Yeah,
try and
yeah,
outlast hit the guy early.
that
And I
made
thought,
sense.
now, do I want to be standard and go drums, or should I go earn and get mana regen and be able to use my Q and E more? And then he just killed me with a I'm a carry build.
All right, it seems like Notch isn't able to join us for the call, but yeah, no, we just didn't see that. We did kind of draw the correlation. Yeah, he has mana regen, but thing is, your intelligence at the point of buying the urn was around 22 plus 2, so 24. So you would have done better to get a ring of Basilius.
Yeah, probably.
Um,
I I just didn't want to go phase drums because I thought it was going to be really boring if we both did that.
it definitely spiced things up. So as far as your master plan goes, it very much seemed to us like stats. Stats are the way forward. Was that your thoughts, or are we completely wrong?
In general, yeah, like you really want the early game stats because the
Yeah,
first 3 waves kind of dictate how the game's going to go normally.
and I mean that definitely paid dividends for the Shadow Fiend game. You went very heavy damage with the Wraithband and 2 Ironwood branches, whereas Nolch, on the other hand, I believe he went. I think he picked up wards, 3 Ironwood branches, some tangos, possibly. Oh gosh, what was it? Possibly something else. Can't remember everything off the top of my head. But you had a good 8 damage lead, and Nolch very narrowly missed some last hits, whereas you were just able to get them.
Yeah, well, Shadow Fiend is the one you really need to go all-out damage for because
Yeah.
the passive stacks so hard and so fast that you snowball and you just push the other guy out lane.
I have to admit, I felt so bad when both of your Requiem Souls setups with those Invis runes just didn't come to fruition.
I know, he couldn't have stood further under tower if he tried. I was so sad. He
Oh, it's
nearly
like
killed me, though.
we
He
say.
completely called me out.
Yeah, it's like we said, Jake. When you realise they're not on lane, they've got an Invis rune.
Exactly.
Yes,
It's like
sir.
that in 1v1 situations, isn't it?
Yeah, like I know, baby, you're a regular mid player. Like everyone, people possibly watching might not. Um, how did you have to adjust your builds and how you thought about it, knowing that it was a 1v1 situation?
Well, to begin with, I just hard copied stuff I'd seen at the international 1v1 because I was like, there's got to be a reason that they're doing it. But then
Yeah.
when you actually try it, normal game builds for mid, you're buying the items so you can influence the other lanes and you can help your team get kills instead of going for solo.
Yeah.
So in my quarterfinal, in the Windrunner game, the Windrunner I was playing against went for a 4-staff, which is really good for setting up shackles for other people, but it's not amazing for 1v1. So
Yeah.
when I finished my Dagon, they just exploded.
fair, fair dues entirely. I mean, one of the interesting things which Notch did for the Lifestealer game was you went stats. So you tried to replicate your success with Puck on Lifestealer instead. Notch, on the other hand, just went screw it. I'm going damage against creeps, not necessarily against your Lifestealer, and he got a Quelling Blade.
Yeah,
Which
I was
really
I got to lane. I was like, man, this guy's excellent at last hitting, and then I realized he had a quelling blade.
Yeah, and I mean that basically gave him a 10 damage lead against creeps to what you had.
Yeah,
I think he was hitting for around 84, 83, whereas you were hitting for 71 early game.
yeah, he's clearly a far more experienced Snakes player than I am. Like, he just outclassed me in that game.
Yeah, I mean, there was a question, especially after your lead with last hits after the first game. We were wondering if that was going to replicate, but no, it completely reversed.
Did I have much of a lead after the first game? I didn't even check.
First game, you definitely had a strong lead in last hits and denies. Third game, denies, especially early game, were huge. Like a lot of your souls came from denies, which was nice to see. And because of denying, you denied him experience when you pulled his creeps under your tower. So you effectively got an entire level up on him. Which you've won, so it obviously paid dividends. So you're now through to the grand final. So if you were feeling nervous before, if anything, you should feel even more nervous.
Yeah.
Just choke.
If I don't say I'm ready to ready up, I'm probably just like fainted in my chair. So just give me a minute.
Don't worry. No, I won't give you a minute.
Oh, okay.
It's all part of playing Dota.
Fair casters these.
No, brilliant. Obviously, we haven't had the chance to watch all your other games. So, what's been your experience of 1v1 midding from the games not today? So the quarterfinals and your first game.
Well, the first round was a very interesting experience because I was playing a guy from the C region. And so my first ever game in the tournament was 1v1 Invoker on the Singapore server.
Was this nice little 400 ping?
Yeah, that was amazing. Like, and somehow I won it. I don't know what happened there.
Hacks. Zach removed him from tournament. He hacked. What about the other matchups? Yeah.
The second game, it was Puck and Windrunner, and the guy, like, he was a very good Puck. Like, I was really legitimately concerned, and I think I basically got through that round as luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm here now, so I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, no, you're in the grand final, so you've earned your place. As far as logistics goes, I think it's just a case of waiting for the next semi-finals to go, and then we'll just go for it.
All right, cool.
I'm putting off dinner for this, so you guys better be grateful. But you're really well done. You've definitely earned your place. And hopefully talk to you again after the grand finals. Jake, have you got anything you want to ask?
Just well played on the Shadow Fiend game.
Thank you.
Really well played, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
Good luck.